Hello guys, ApexBulletDemon here for episode 9 of the Minecraft Let's Play. Bit tongue-tied there for you guys at the start of that one, bit of a thing to laugh at. Now I understand episode 8 I was a bit jabbled all over the place, I had a lot of things to say and didn't get much done in the video, so I do apologise. It was slightly longer than the other previous episodes as well, but back on track and certainly looking straight away going after some redstone. That's our main thing. Later half of the episode try and get some bit of, you know, combat going for you guys, fight a few creatures, and yeah, hopefully we'll get our redstone, diamonds, etc., and get a lot more happening. So here we are after the redstone. Now in the other episode I did get a bit lazy with the wooden ladders and, you know, left blanks where the torches were. Doesn't matter if you do that, you know, you only really need one ladder to go down at a time, so it's just your personal preference. Now what this here is lapis lazuli, not fantastically important, to be honest. It's a nice decorative material, but not something that's sought after by me personally anyway. Gonna put a torch in here. I do apologise, it was a little bit dark then before I got the torch in. Gonna check what height we're at. We're at 11, so we want to go another block down, but I don't think I didn't bring another pickaxe, so we're gonna have to go back up for a pickaxe. But we're certainly between 10 and 16, so we're at optimal height to find diamonds, and redstone is generally going to linger around where diamonds and lava is, so we're where we want to be for the resources we want to be getting. What I do want to do is quickly, as I say, go and get that other lost my mind again, other pickaxe made, get after those resources. But what I also do want to do is quickly just pause the video. I have to just make a quick adjustment. It won't take long, and I will see you guys very, very shortly for the rest of this episode. Welcome back, guys. Apologies for this short and brief change there. Yeah, just changed the settings I wanted to change. I had a few settings out of place, basically. Just made a quick change of those. Now I'm just going to collect that iron we were burning previously. Put away excess sticks and things. We really don't need those with us. What we do need is a pickaxe, so we're going to get one. Click on the wrong thing. Going to get a pickaxe made up right now, probably 2 to cover ourselves if we run into a lot of resources. Apologies there, bit of a burp there. But yeah, that's our pickaxe is ready to go. We're ready to go. Let's get after the redstone. Get that. Get a compass made up. Hopefully get a map made up and go after some creatures. Get down this damn hole. Definitely need to make this a bit quicker, but you know, things will be things. Now, once I've got the redstone maps and a bit of creature fighting going on, episode 10 is very likely to feature a house expansion, as I want to get some of that done for you guys. Get the house looking a little bit nicer. So that's likely the direction that episode 10 is going to go in. Now we are at 10 blocks high, which is where we wanted to be. So we're going to dig through here. I will put a torch in very quickly so you guys can see a bit better what's going on. And away we go. Should definitely come across some redstone and maybe some gold down here at this height, but a lot of iron here at this height. Get as much of that as we can. Get another torch in. I'm aware it's getting a little bit dark there. And we haven't come across anything as of yet, but I'm going to keep at it. Get another torch put in, and I'm actually going to resort to a bit of strip mining here. get this done a little bit faster. So this video could get a little bit dark at times. I'll try and keep it brightened up with torches as often as I can. This is very unusual to not have already come across redstone at this height. It's starting to frustrate me that we cannot simply find the resources we want. Although I do hear a water source and I do see gold. Oh, and I took out my torch, which was not what I wanted to do. How the pickaxe managed to go backwards and hit the torch behind me, wasn't even facing it, is a interesting scenario. It's gold, nice decorative resource, not the strongest of materials in this game, as most people will know. But we'll take it anyway. We haven't found any before now, so we'll take that. Now, this strip mining technique is a universal method that most people know about. I don't really feel there's any need for me to cover the basics behind it, you know. So most of you guys know how to do this already. It's a certified good method of finding diamonds, and so far it has not worked for us in this particular spot, but sometimes you do have to go pretty far in before you find those diamonds. Problem is, at the moment we have a lot of coal and not really anything to do with it. But then again, that gives us access to the possibility of refined stone and stone blocks, so you know, decorative wise we're getting a lot more options available to us. Gonna dig out this now. I don't know why on earth I've gone back to digging 2 blocks wide. I think it was because of this coal I was finding. Anyway, that's now done. Now I hear lava, which is concerning and a good thing. And here is diamonds, but I want to be incredibly careful how I do this because I don't know where that lava is. Definitely near me. I don't know if you guys can hear that very well. I don't know how well the sound effects are coming through. I've been messing around with sound settings once again. I do apologise. Seem to be always tampering with sound settings on the computer at the moment. Wow, there's the lava that we were hearing. So I knew it was certainly very close. And we found it. So what I'm going to do is actually try to dig access to it. It could prove more difficult than done than said kind of thing, if you get the saying behind that. Now that gives us access to this little bit, and what's promising about this little bit is I can see redstone in the distance on the wall. It's just going to be getting to it, but there is a method. Where there's a will, there's a way, and I certainly have a will to reach that redstone, so there will be a way of doing it, and this is the preferred way for me at the moment. What I need to do is dig myself out a little bit more space. Oh, don't want to fall in that hole there. Now there we have that. We can then start to run that across there, and here's our redstone. 1 block of it. Pretty poor find, to be honest. Expecting a bit more, but no matter. What I'm going to do is Just try and get a bearing about exactly how this lava pool works with this cave. Now, by the looks of it, I'm having a really difficult time doing anything with this. But again, when there's a will, there's a way, and as I say, we have the will. Just got to figure out the method to put together. And as you can see, it's starting to look like a plan, because now we can see out into this, whatever this might be. We've got a water source there. Now what might be worth us doing is bringing some water down and cutting off the lava, but I'm gonna try, before I do that, to just follow this across the edge of here, see if this gets us anywhere. And it looks like we might have a bit of luck going this way across here. Looks like we're definitely getting somewhere with this, guys. Now remember, we have some diamonds, which is the best resource in the game, in my opinion. And there's a skeleton deciding to commit suicide. We have 1 block of redstone. Just need to find some more. What we need to do is build ourselves a walkway across this lava. With that done, we now have access to some more redstone and more diamonds, and this has worked out as a brilliant find. Exactly what we were looking for. And that's the redstone collected. Now again, you always got to be careful of creatures, as always, when you're in a cave. And if you're carrying diamonds, you want to get them back as quickly as possible. Don't want to be hanging around with them as I am at the moment, really, but you know, again, it's another one of those things that is down to your personal choice. If you want to risk carrying them around and continue mining, then that is a personal player's choice. Right, now what I want to do is block up the water source to allow us to get access to this bit of redstone here. Now then, with that done, probably should dig out a bit of this coal. Don't particularly need all of this coal at the moment. It's worth grabbing while it's there. Right, there we go. That'll do for the moment anyway. Back up we go. Now this has already been a more productive episode for resource finds. Just got to remember our way out now. Follow the strip back. We used a lot of torches, but certainly found a lot of coal to replace those anyway. Back up we go. Try and get some creature combat going for you guys now, and as I said, I was going to try and get that in the second half of this episode. We have our armour together, we've got better weaponry, so get that done. I'm going to chuck away most of this stuff that's mostly broken, you know, the stone sword's on its last legs, that's going to just get chucked away. The stone axe as well, I think I'll just chuck away. Get all the iron stuff together and go after some creatures. And it's perfect time of day, it's pitch black. So what we're going to do quickly here is separate this iron. Actually, no, we're not going to separate this iron. I'm going to burn the iron there and the gold in there. Put the cobblestone away, diamonds, redstone, all that kind of stuff. Get it put away. iron sword built. Probably get 2 built to compensate for the broken stone sword. Get a compass built, I think. Get a couple of those together. Oh, didn't want to put that there. Get 3 of those compass built. Put that there. Beautiful stuff there. Right. With the compass built, what we can then attempt to do is see if we have enough paper to get a map constructed. It looks like we might. Yep, we definitely have enough for 1 map. Not quite enough for a second. But that is our first map created with our compass. As you can see, empty map, and voila, we have a map loading to give us a rough idea of our surroundings. Now what I'm not going to do is risk that map without fighting creatures. I'm going to take what I have there. Compass is spare, so off we go for a bit of creature combat. Right in the face of an arrow instantly. As soon as we walked out of the door, 1 dead skeleton. Right. So we're going to get after basically anything that we can see, really. That is an Enderman. Now this could be a bit too brave of us. This Enderman is playing hide and seek with us a little bit. And oh, whoa, damn, Endermen are so tricky to fight. They love to play hide and seek, fling themselves around the map 100 million times. And that's a dead Enderman. Success. And that skeleton just missed. Got to be blind to miss from there. Got to be aware of the creeper that's behind us as well. There's a creeper down. We're getting very good combat in here. Enderman is exactly what we wanted to kill. Wow. Creeper blew up. Not what we wanted entirely there, but didn't really hurt us. Get after another creeper. See if we can get the creeper to suicide a sheep. That would be quite funny. But it's not going to, is it? It would rather... There we go. Not much of a challenge, really. Skeletons drop dead as well. And that looks like we're all going to get for combat. That was a pretty good run. The Enderman was a pretty entertaining fight, as you may have seen. Yeah, well now we have 14 skill. God knows what we picked up from that. We have an ender pearl, 9 bits of gunpowder, plenty of bones. Now that is really going to help us, because what I'm going to do is get some more bone meal made out of those bones and get that stored away, get the iron taken and the gold. Got a nice supply of iron there. Okay, now we're going to bring our map out, ready for the next episode, and that will be house expansion for sure. But the last of this episode, I'm going to just do a bit of crop farming to round this off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's definitely been a more productive episode. I'm going to clear out the garden, do a fresh garden in the next episode, expand that. That's the first thing I'm going to expand, then a bit of house expansion. You can see our grass is now growing, which is another big plus point. Yeah, house expansion, garden expansion, all coming in the next episode. I hope this episode's been as entertaining, it's been fun. The Enderman fight was definitely one of the funnest things I've had in a while in this game. But yeah, I will see you guys for episode 9, and I'm ApexBulletDemon out.